lives, here we come. All right, so Apefather is going to be doing a lot of lives now. I'm determined to reach the 1 million live goal as soon as possible. So they're not going to be very long lives, but I'm going to be doing a lot of them. Okay, you're going to get sick of me. You're going to get sick like that guy, Zadie Savage, Dope TV. He's going to be sick of me. He's always like, hey, father, when are you going to do a live? When are you going to do a live? Now it's going to change to stop. Hey, father, stop doing lives. I'm sick of you. I am sick of everything about you. He's going to change it, but that's a good thing, right? A lot of things to talk about. A lot of things to talk about. Too many people are asking me personal questions. It's got to come to like an end. Listen, please. I'm not trying to be a mean person here, but I went through all of this. I've already explained I do not want to show my portfolio anymore. I keep reading these comments like, show your portfolio, show your portfolio. How many shares of DWOC do you have? How are you voting? What are you doing this? Where I don't want to do it no more. Look. I'm not here to talk about any of my personal business, and this includes proxy voting. This includes everything. I don't want to talk because it could be misconstrued that I'm telling you what to do. You understand? Like this happened with the whole AMC vote thing. You know what I mean? You had the yes voters, you had the no voters. It's look, it's up to them. It's you know what I mean? It's I don't agree obviously with people who voted yes. I thought they were like psychos, but it's their prerogative. It's the same thing with DWOC. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm for President Trump. I'm for the merger. We know this already. But, if it gets too technical, then what happens is that people could, use it against me. These haters, let me try to explain something to all of you. These haters are trying to hurt me. That is their goal in life. Okay. Their mission in life is to hurt the ape father. Like, I'm going to give you just a few examples. Okay. I used to go to the bar a lot, you know what I mean, to do like live streams. I thought it was kind of cool. I also thought it was kind of cool, that if someone gave me a super chat, it wasn't about the money. It wasn't about the money. People were giving me $2 super chats. I was doing shots that cost like $7, $8. In other words, I was at a deficit. I was losing money. I was paying more for the shot than the super chat. But in other words, I was doing it for fun. In other words, hey Paula, I'll give you a $2 super chat, whatever. Do a shot or whatever it is. Maker's Mark, do whatever you want to do. So I said, okay. So people were doing, people were giving me super chats. I then did shots, right? Guess what these people did, these haters? You know what they did? They called the police. That's right. They called the police on me. They had the police come down to thank God it's Fridays. And they're like, excuse me, are you the YouTuber? Are you the ape father? I'm like, yeah. They're like, well, we just got a call that you're drunk. I'm like, give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar. So I just started learning that these haters, what it is that whatever ammunition that I give to them, they use it against me. They use it against me. That's it. You know what I mean? So same thing happened with my kids. I can't really, I got to be very careful. I try to like not put them in videos anymore. You know what I mean? Because then they start saying very negative things about my wife, negative things. My wife refuses. I don't know if you notice this. She's never in any of my videos anymore. I mean, you'll hear her voice, but she refuses to put her face in any video. Same thing with the kids. It's because these haters are psychos. They once called Child Protective Services. They once claimed, right, that I was starving my children. You know how the ape father is with food. I definitely don't starve my children. Eat like a royalty. Okay. And they went to my kid's school. They went to my kid's school, and that's just not cool. You understand? So I've gotten to the point where, like, I do stupid things, like I'll show fun coupons, like, oh, I'm going to the restaurant or I'm going to the casino, having some fun, but I'm not showing my real wealth. There's no way I'm showing my real, my portfolio, gold, bonds, cash. I'm not doing it. I'm just not doing it. And it's even the same thing with stocks. Look, I just don't want to do it. All right. I'm done. Look, I feel like I've been the most transparent YouTuber in history. I've been the most transparent. I think I've been more transparent than any YouTuber. You know what I mean? Look, you know everything about me. You know more than you need to know. That's it. You don't need to know anything else. Okay. So I'm here for entertainment. I'm here to entertain you. All right. So please, please, enough with. I know they're going to do it anyway. Apefather, show me your portfolio. Apefather, how many shares of DWAC do you have? Apefather, what's your cost average? Apefather, how are you voting? Apefather, I know you're not going to stop, but don't take it the wrong way. I'm just not going to answer the question. Okay, so you could keep asking these questions. I'm not answering them, but you could keep asking them. Okay, so I just wanted to be clear, crystal clear with that. Now moving on. Um, a lot of you may know, a lot of you may not know. I'm a piano player. I've been playing piano since I'm 10 years old. I'm now 46. I play all styles of music, jazz, blues, classical, forget about it. I play it all, rock and roll, everything. And I have a service. Now, here's the thing, I just want to bring it out there. I'm going to be bringing it out on all my live streams, okay? Where for $50, typically I accept it by way of Cash App. If you don't have Cash App, we'll work something out. But typically it's by way of Cash App. It consists of one whole month of piano lessons from the one and only Apefather. How this works is we talk over the phone. I get a general feel, if you're a beginner, if you're an intermediate, if you're an advanced piano player. So I'm going to figure out your level. I ask you very simple questions. I can figure it out right away. From that, I will personalize 4 videos that will be based for your level. In other words, your level, your experience. It's personalized just for you. Now, after you review these videos, you understand? You could call me up and you could ask me questions. Okay. Now, let me explain to you what that means because I know a lot of people are going to get confused. I'm going to be dealing with a lot of people. I can't be on the phone for an insane amount of time. You understand? It's kind of like a quickie. You know what a quickie is? In and out, like In and Out Burgers, California. So it's like if you have a couple of questions, see, the thing is, you really have to spend the time with the videos. You have to practice. You know what I mean? Like I could tell if you're not practicing. Like if you call me up, you have absolutely no idea what's going on. See, then what happens is that I'm just gonna probably tell you, why don't you go review the videos and call me when you're a little bit more confident. You know what I mean? Because I can't be wasting time. Like if you didn't review the video at all, you know what I mean? Then there's no point, to talk. It's like I'll give you an example. I used to have my piano teacher in Brooklyn, and one time I went there and I didn't practice. He says to me, "Pay me." I was paying him, it was like $50 an hour. He says, "Pay me my $50. Get out of my house." He told me, "Get out." So I said, "I don't understand." I said, "We didn't have the lesson yet." He goes, "You're not wasting my time." He told me. He goes, "You didn't practice." He goes, "You didn't practice. Get out of my house." So it's kind of like the same thing. Like if you're not going to review the videos that I took the time to create and personalize for you and your experience, then I don't think it's a good idea for us to talk. You really have to have studied the videos, practice, and then if you have a couple of quick questions, I'm there for you. All right, that's basically how that service works. It's $50 for piano lessons, personalized just for your level of experience. You're going to learn about music theory, you're going to learn about improvisation, how to solo. You're going to learn how to be creative, how to write music, how to arrange music, how to read music. It's amazing. You're going to learn all styles of music. And like I said, it's for all ages and all levels. If you are interested in more information, you could just email me. My email address, it's Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. Let me repeat that. It is Richard, spelled RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. Just, put in the subject, interested in piano lessons, Apefather, and we will talk about it and get started. So that's that. Okay. What else do we want to talk about? So a lot of people say, Apefather, you have a lot of ideas. If it all depends on how long you've been watching me. If you've been watching me from the beginning, I've had a lot of great ideas. Like just to name a few, like Ape Island. People are like, what's Ape Island? Ape Island. So what that was supposed to be, because a lot of people try to use this against me, Ape Island was supposed to be a trophy. You understand? We were all involved in this stock called AMC, the movie company, AMC Entertainment. And we all believed, we had good reason to believe at the time, that this stock could have went to like the high heavens. They could have been what's called the MOAS, the mother of all short squeezes. And we could have all obtained life changing wealth, generational wealth. So to me, what I wanted to do was create like a paradise on earth. You know, like how Mr. Beast, he goes out, he buys islands. Well, I wanted to do the same thing. I wanted to buy a beautiful island, probably in the Bahamas, somewhere nice, beautiful, tropical, and just design this island where it'd be a gorilla pool. We would have the best chefs cooking us, Italian food, Japanese food, everything you could possibly imagine. You know what I mean? We would have a place for all of us to get together, and it would just be a wonderful place to like just party all night long, like Kiss. Rock and roll all night and party every day. Unfortunately, that idea took a pause. Took a pause because AMC didn't do what we wanted it to do. Okay, so is that idea like finished? No, it's taking a little breather right now. It's taking a little break. Maybe DWAC will do it for us. We'll see. I believe DWAC has the potential to go to really, really high numbers. You know what I mean? I'm involved with DWAC. I started talking about DWAC around $14. Right now it's around a little over $41. And I think it could go a heck of a lot higher than that, man. It's like we're waiting on a lot of things with DWAC. We're waiting on the merger to go through. You know, we have to. That's the biggest thing. There has to be a merger between DWAC and Truth Social. If there's no merger, that's it. It's not good. Not good. So we need that merger to go through. The merger goes through. Really, then it becomes about Donald Trump. It just becomes, like, will he become the president? Will he be Joe Biden in November? And I feel he will. I feel he will. He's winning in all the polls. Everybody's getting very excited. And it just seems that he will be the 47th president of the United States of America. So if all of that takes place, DWA completes the merger with Truth Social. Donald Trump goes on to become the 47th president of the United States of America. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw DWA go for 1,000. I'm serious. Now, let me just be crystal clear. I'm not a financial planner. I don't give financial advice. I am not telling you, because a lot of people, they misunderstand. Just because I'm very pumped up and very positive over Donald Trump, just because I'm very pumped up and I'm very positive over DWAC, I'm not telling you to buy it. Look, you gotta be an adult. You gotta go out there and do your own homework. You gotta do your own due diligence. Okay. And that's it. And people always like to blame me for everything, man. They like to blame me. Look, I don't have no crystal ball. You understand? At the end of the day, I'm an entertainer. At the end of the day, I'm an entertainer. Sometimes, I'm right. I think I was right about DWAC. I called it at 14. It's free over four. It's over 41. It went as high as 60. Okay, but I could also be wrong. I was wrong with AMC. I believe that AMC was not a fair play. I'm just giving you my opinion. I believe there was a lot of skeletons in the closet. I believe there was a lot of hidden things there that was not fair. I don't believe that we were treated fairly at all, with AMC, and we could go down the list of who we feel was not fair to us, but I'm not going to do that. I think we all know. I think we all know who the enemies are, but I don't feel that that was a fair play. Other people feel it was fair. Other people argue with me. They say, look, Apefather, fundamentally the company sucked, was in a lot of debt, prehistoric, movie theaters, everything is streaming nowadays. But at the same time, we saw what happened with GameStop, the notorious January, 28th. We saw what was going on back then. Everything was like, 2021 was like fire, man. We saw, GameStop do something that no other, I don't think, I have never seen a stock like that, ever shoot up that quick. It shook Wall Street up. It shook the whole world up. They made a movie about it, Dumb Money, and a lot of people felt, AMC was next in line. That's what we felt. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. You know, a lot of people talk about cryptocurrencies. Look, I said to people like this, personally, I don't like being involved in cryptos for the simple reason I feel it's controlled by the BBC, the Billionaires Boys Club. Not to be sexist, we'll say the Billionaires Girls Club too. I feel there's no control in the cryptocurrency industry, so it's not for me. But with that said, I said if I was going to get involved in cryptocurrencies, I said I would be shooting more towards Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I said that from the very, very beginning. And I was right about that as well because Bitcoin did very well and Ethereum is doing very well. So I was right about that as well. But like I said, I don't have a crystal ball. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong, but ultimately you have to do your own due diligence. Ape Father is here to entertain you. That's it. People don't understand this. I'm not a financial planner. I'm here to make you laugh. That's the bottom line. I am here to turn your frown upside down. When you're down, I'm here to turn. It's like that song, you know. Don't turn around. Ape Father wants to see you smiling. That's all it is. I'm here to make you laugh, you know, and people kind of take my videos way too seriously, way too seriously. They're like, hey, Father, you know, what do you think's going to happen? What do you think's going to happen with this play? What do you think? And I'm like, guys, look, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not a psychic. You know what I mean? I can't tell the future. I'm here to entertain you, but I'm also a cheerleader. When I believe in something, I'm a cheerleader. Right now, I'm a big cheerleader for DWAC, and I'm a big cheerleader for Donald J. Trump. Okay? Just want to reiterate, because I'm a cheerleader, am I telling you to buy DWAC? No. Am I telling you to vote for Donald J. Trump? No. You got to do whatever you feel is best. You got to make these decisions. You got to do your own homework. You got to do your own due diligence. So ultimately, what is a father? A father is an entertainer. Okay. Like I said, I don't want to do very long live streams because I'm going to be doing a lot of them. Okay. So I'm going to be finishing up with this one. This is number 50. 50. I got to go all the way to 1 million. So don't worry, you're going to be seeing a lot of Ape Father. So if you missed this particular live stream, don't sweat it because I'll be coming back soon. I'm going to be doing a tremendous amount of live streams. People are going to get sick of me, like I told you. They're going to get sick of me. Older people are like, hey, Paula, do a live. Go live now. Go live now. They're going to get sick of me. So everything I said on this live stream has not been financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. It is all for entertainment purposes only. I will be back, just like the great Arnold Schwarzenegger says, I will be back.